Assalamualaikum and hi everybody. Today we're gonna present of the article The Effects of Management Functions and the COVID-19 Pandemic on Hotel Performance. These are the first two pages of the article. The last one were the references pages, and if you want to find the article, here's the article references. So my article was a theoretically, this paper postulates and urges to the tourism scholars, educators and students to ponder on what has caused this pandemic and the substantial contributing factors involved. With this view, the emphasis should be given to study, teach, and engage with current tourism-related concepts and theories to provide a holistic pedagogy to rebuild and transform rather than maintaining the current tourism and hospitality trajectory in the post-pandemic age. The managerial implications of this paper are to assist the tourism and hospitality managers by providing a glimpse of the current and forthcoming challenges in the industry. The research question here is this study investigates issues and challenges experienced by the COVID-19 pandemic in the Malaysian tourism and hospitality industry. This article produced significant results demonstrating that they discuss the effect of the COVID-19 virus outbreak and government efforts to combat the spread of this COVID-19 outbreak, which can affect hotel management revenue and functions. Impact of COVID-19 towards economy. It is obvious that most of the industry affected by this COVID-19 pandemic, but the impact was even significant in the tourism industry, which linked tightly with hotel industry. As the technology became more advanced, it brings innovation in the hotel industry from different aspects. More and more online channel was developed for guests to leave their feedbacks on the stage, such as online travel agent or third-party reservation at website, as example TripAdvisor, Agoda, Trivago, or more.
According to Al-Khalid and Fern 2020, autocratic leadership styles are not a popular leadership style to implement because most businesses have recently placed a greater emphasis on employee involvement and empowerment. However, autocratic leadership styles appear to be common leadership style in the hotel industry due to the nature of the business. However, there are some exceptions to the use of autocratic leadership style. The highest level of management within the Westin Hotel Kuala Lumpur organization structure may choose to be democratic at times, but mostly when developing new strategic plans for the hotel. Because entry-level staff are the ones who deal with guests directly all the time, feedback from this staff can be said to be the most accurate. As a result, higher management may consider soliciting feedback or suggestions in the service from all these entry-level staff. However, feedback and suggestions will be collected and discussed only within higher management, and the decision-making process will be the same.
Malaysian Association of Hotels (MAH) Chief Executive Officer Yap Lit Seng announced a total of 170,085 rooms reserved. That worth 68 million has been cancelled in March 2020, bernama 2020. This cancellation reflect COVID's immediate impacts, but government is more concerned about a drop in demand in the coming month. MAH anticipate that the loss will be more than double by the end of the year. Furthermore, the Malaysian government's restriction on movement will have an impact on hotel operation, as hotels can only provide limited service until approval by the Malaysian National Security Council. As a result, the prohibition will have an impact on the operation of the Westin Hotel Kuala Lumpur, as the hotel will be unable to provide complete service to its guests. At the same time, some rules and orders must be followed, such as 1 meter away from each customer, and hotel must regularly disinfect and limit the number of customers in a room or restaurant to ensure the safety of guests. The Westin Kuala Lumpur not only reduce customer demand but also pay some additional fee, affecting the hotel revenue indirectly. In terms of the impact of the pandemic on hotel management function, we agree with the author. Based on Atikah, the writer using a sample 716 respondents with the data was collected through social media platform using representative sampling method and analysis applying the PLS SEM tools. The finding revealed that COVID-19 pandemics have greatly affected travel risk and management perception. They suggested that the hotel hire young people to involve and that the hotel manage their employee using leadership value. The proposal is acceptable to us. To begin, hotel management can appoint professional to create an online system rather than appointing permanent employee who must be paid a monthly salary. To cover their loss, they should act quickly to take advantage of the government economic stimulus package in the face of COVID-19. The government have prepared a number of support measures to assist business in the country. This program relief for loan repayment to small and medium-sized SMEs and allocation for microcredit working capital for micro enterprise among others. That's all from our groups. Thank you.